continues.
Welcome back to WISN 12 News this morning, taking a live look outside, and we're starting with some clouds. Yes, you heard that rain outside overnight. It's a little wet out there, but the winds are whipping in, and your Easter forecast is warming up. Lindsay breaks it down in just a bit. But first, Vice President Mike Pence arriving in Seoul, South Korea this morning. He is arriving amid growing tensions with that country's neighbor to the north. Last night, North Korea suffered a humiliating setback. On the same day it was flexing its muscles in front of the world, a missile launch intended as a show of military strength went down in flames. ABC's Brian Clark reports.
Clark, ABC News, New York.
Defense Secretary James Mattis issued a statement overnight saying President Trump and his military team are aware of the missile failure and would have no further comment. That's apparently an effort to deny North Korea the attention the country wants. Happening now, Turkish voters are going to the polls for a historic election. They are deciding on a referendum that would give the country's president more power. The 18 constitutional changes would convert Turkey's entire system of government from parliamentary to presidential and abolish the office of the prime minister. 2 Georgia police officers are without jobs this morning, and their case is stirring up a lot of controversy online. Video of the officers punching and kicking a man in the head started circulating on social media earlier this week. They've since been fired. The man in the video is now calling for them to be charged as criminals.
Punched, tased, kicked in the head, and incarcerated for no reason. I am a law-abiding citizen whose rights were repeatedly violated.
But the officer's lawyer says the video is misleading. He says rather than a punch, it shows a shoulder strike, which is in line with police protocol. The district attorney is still deciding if they will face charges. A major break in the murder of a young Google executive from Massachusetts. Police arrested a suspect they think killed Vanessa Marcotte while she was out for a jog. Witnesses had seen a dark SUV in the area on the day of the murder. A police officer in Worcester saw a similar vehicle recently. Her honor. NBA star Isaiah Thomas lost his sister in a traffic crash yesterday morning. Family, friends say 22-year-old China Thomas died in the one-car crash in Washington state. Troopers say Thomas was not wearing her seatbelt at the time of the crash. Her brother Isaiah is a point guard for the Boston Celtics. They play the Chicago Bulls in the NBA playoffs later today. We're expecting to learn more about the death of pop star Prince tomorrow. Search warrants related to his death investigation are set to be unsealed. Prince died on April 21st of last year at his home in Minnesota. The sheriff's office there says its investigation remains open and active. It's believed these warrants are related to his prescription drug records. There's a new scandal brewing involving one of the NFL's biggest names. New York Giants quarterback Eli Manning is facing accusations that he cheated memorabilia collectors and fans. He's the target of a lawsuit that says he provided fake gear to collectors. A New Jersey souvenir dealer says he was passing off helmets and jerseys that were, quote, game used, which never were.
The plaintiffs are basically...
Thousands of Jedi Knights stormtroopers have landed in a galaxy far, far away. Yes, Lindsay Slater is excited, also known as Florida. Today is the final day of Star Wars celebration in Orlando, the annual convention for everything Star Wars. ABC's George Panaccio is there for all the fun.
It's a trap.
Outside the trailer, another exciting bit of Last Jedi news revealed this weekend in Orlando. A new character. This is our first look at Rose. She's played by Kelly Marie Tran. During a panel with fans, the actress revealed Rose is a resistance maintenance worker who embodies the notion that even the most unlikely person can step up and become a hero.
It reminds me of the SNL skit with Kylo Ren where he was,
undercover
he was a maintenance radar technician.
There's nobody bigger Star Wars fan than Lindsay Slater here, so you're geeking out at this, right?
Just a bit. You know, I realize it is just a teaser. They didn't show a ton, but you know what? It's footage. It's footage, and we're excited about it.
I'm surprised you didn't show up with your R2-D2 bag there. You got
it's in the bag. I mean, I wear it. I bring it every day.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I had Star Wars shoes on Friday because I mean, you know, you just got to embrace the fun. I can't wait till Christmas.
Hey,
right?
I cannot wait. I'm a casual fan. Sorry, but I can't wait for the film to come out. So
you're killing. Do you have a favorite Star Wars?
Probably New Hope. I mean, classic.
Just New Hope. No big deal. It is a classic.
Yeah.
He's,
You know, I like the original. Oh, and look at this. Darnell's got the bag
oh
here.
yeah, okay. This is my bag that I bring to work every day.
See?
It's got R2D, but wait, there's more. It's got C-3PO on the other side. Yes, I got it at Disney World.
This is the bag that you were looking for. You like that? See, I know my Star Wars. Yeah. May the Force be with you.
And also with you, sir.
Thank
All right,
you.
now let's talk a little bit about the weather, because that's the only cool thing I have in my arsenal is telling you about the forecast. And here you go, Easter. That's hilarious, Andy. That's fantastic. All right, so we're going to talk about everything is clearing up. We had thunderstorms last night. We hit 82 degrees yesterday, but now it's just the leftover clouds. They will clear up. The only reason why this little guy right here shows a little bit of, you know, isolated showers is because we could just get a little one, but otherwise everybody else is going to be just fine. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour this morning. Later on this afternoon, I do expect this to go up to about 30 miles an hour, but we'll have more sunshine. High temperatures getting into the low 70s. So here's our radar network. There's the clouds rolling out. Still have a little bit of the low-level clouds still hanging on, and those are those isolated showers I was talking about going closer to Beaver Dam. But that is about it. That's all you really need to worry about. It's just going to be windy and really muddy. I will say that. I know a lot of folks are going to be doing Easter egg hunts today. You're going to be out and about. You're going to be enjoying things. Just maybe bring an extra pair of shoes, maybe an extra pair of clothes for the kids, because as they go to parties or, you know, other events, brunches, you just don't want them to be all full of mud, you know. 63 degrees right now. That temperature is really starting to rack up here. And we have those winds west 14 miles an hour, and that's nice. It's coming from the west. Now, this is where the cooler air is behind that cold front. Now, here's the thing. If the winds are off the lake, that's when you have that whole cooler by the lake thing. That is not going to be the case today. So finally, Sheboygan, I'm calling you out, finally, you will have the temperatures like everybody else, because I know yesterday you were stuck in the 40s for a while. So let's check out the future temperatures. And through the afternoon, as we head toward, 11, 12 o'clock, we're still here in the mid-60s, but we should boost up into the low 70s, and some locations will be just the upper 60s. So if you're north of 94, upper 60s. If you're south and west, most likely low 70s. And then overnight tonight, not getting too cold, upper 40s, mid-40s at best. That's not too bad for a Monday. Let's remember that the average high temperature this time of the year is 54 degrees. So, you know what? The 82 we had yesterday, that's a huge difference. As we look at Monday, 62, 67 on Tuesday, another cold front, and that'll bring us, obviously, some more rain showers. Back to reality, back to where we should be this time of the year, back into the mid-50s, and then even upper 40s as we head closer to the weekend. So if you're traveling today, not a whole lot of worries out there. And you can see here taking you hour by hour. Yeah, it's still a little gloomy. I haven't seen any fog issues out there, so that's certainly some good news. And your Weather Watch 12-week ahead forecast does feature, like I said, back to reality as we head into, Wednesday. But we just have every other day. We have a shower, we don't have a shower. We have a shower, we don't. So I'm keeping an eye on any kind of flooding potential, just because we're now at about 3 inches over where we should be this time of the year, rain-wise.
All right, it's going to be a wet one here. I have a quick correction to make.
Oh.
My brother is watching the show, and we talked about Star Wars, and he said, you like the original? You fell asleep the first time we watched it. I did.
You're not a fan.
So, Brian, yeah, thank you for the correction. I still like
Can
it.
I fist bump you through
It's
the TV
very
screen?
hard for me to watch a movie without falling asleep. I don't know what it is, but it's just...
You have to get in the movie.
I know.
mean,
I know.
Star Wars. There were lights. There were things happening.
I felt like I needed to make that correction, so...
You break my heart.
I'll watch it again. We'll see.
We can't be friends anymore.
Yeah. All right, we got to go. Hey, a rowdy rooster moves into a New York neighborhood, causing a lot of commotion, while officials say they won't help remove the runaway bird. But first, here's a look at last night's lottery numbers. May the force